What is it exactly that we are afraid of losing with the current state of American soccer? Why are we scared to take the risk, take the step of opening the American soccer ecosystem to all people and clubs with a promotion, relegation, market setup? When you look at what we have right now in American soccer today, we have a Division One that is extremely unpopular. When you look at America's love for authentic soccer around the world, the MLS slice of that U.S. soccer market is growing smaller each and every year. So that slice of the pie that MLS has, you look at the TV viewers, MLS captures 7% of American soccer TV viewers, and that number is only shrinking each year. So while MLS might be able to boast a little bit of growth annually, America's love for authentic soccer around the world is growing at a much faster rate. So that's not really success when you look at it from our American Soccer Division One perspective. We can do much, much better, especially when you look at it from a raw potential standpoint. We have the infrastructure, we have the wealth, we have the technology here in America, we have over 24 million soccer players, we have likely over 50 plus million soccer fans. So we have everything you could need, or you would need for the establishment of a global soccer superpower, from a player development perspective, from a club building perspective, from a social and economic perspective. America can be a global soccer superpower in all of those areas. But the problem is we have to just change this one simple fundamental policy. We have to adopt the essence of the game, which is inclusion and opportunity for all. If we don't have the very essence of soccer, well, it's no wonder we don't have the same results that the wildly successful global soccer model has seen. And you just look at, take a survey of the people you know. How many MLS jerseys or American soccer jerseys do you see out on the street at sporting events? Compared to World Soccer shirts, I think the ratio is probably like 100 to 1, at least from my experience. I think many would say the same. So America's love for soccer as a whole does not equate to our love for MLS. So you can't point to MLS unpopularity or American domestic soccer unpopularity and say, well, America just doesn't love soccer. It does. The problem is we don't have the same product here for our American domestic game. So we have MLS, which has exclusive control over Division One. It's one single club or company, and it has individual outlets scattered throughout cities, and they're the only club that is allowed a chance at the top of the marketplace. So that's like U.S. government saying that Ford can be the only winner in the U.S. auto industry. Absolutely kills incentive for the rest of the industry, and everything suffers as a result. And then below that, there are a lot of people doing great work in the lower divisions of USA Soccer, but unfortunately, sadly, there's little incentive to strive for excellence, to pour money into it, to build, because what's the point? You can pour in investment, but there is no incentive at the other end. If you achieve excellence, you are not rewarded, both from a promotion standpoint and from a economic standpoint as well, as you move up the ranks. So we need to go back and look at the fundamental essence of the game. Look at the rest of the world. 99% of the world is achieving wild success with this one open market policy. And until we wise up and look at the rest of the world and humble ourselves maybe and implement this here, we will not be able to capture that same success that the world has seen. So why are we afraid of losing something that's a failure? This current MLS system with closed lower divisions. We really have nothing to lose and we have everything to gain. Our potential here, I like to term it as kind of like the tip of an iceberg over the water. That's what we see right now with our current system. But we have a Mount Everest hiding beneath a shroud beneath the water. We have insane potential that we have yet to unleash. So once we enact this one federation policy, either through our current U.S. Soccer Federation or an alternate federation, maybe FIFA will need to step in and enforce this promotion relegation mandate. Once we make this one policy change, America's vast soccer potential will be unleashed. Everyone will have a fair chance to compete, and with increased competition comes great results. Just look at the rest of the soccer world. So if you like this video, make sure to share it out all across social media, and also subscribe right here to my channel, and I'll talk to you soon.